Hey Providence family, we are almost 2 months into the COVID-19 pandemic and the quarantine, and we wanted to give you an update of how we are planning to move forward as a church. And I know that almost all of us are antsy to move forward, but God has done great things in us during this season. You've been more intentional than ever in your marriages and families. We're hearing stories of you giving stimulus checks and emptying your savings accounts for people in need. You're even making 500 masks for refugee families right now. You are truly being the church. And one of the things about being the church is that we recognize that we're not a building and we're not a Sunday service, but a people. And we think there's something important about gathering together. And we can't wait till the day that we safely cram everyone into the Thompson Center once again and worship as a family. But the reality is there are many steps and phases that come before that. Now, up to this point, we have been gathering in our own homes and following the lead of our government as we're commanded to from Romans 13. But as of this week in Nebraska, some of the restrictions have actually been lifted on things like weddings and funerals and even church gatherings. Churches can gather starting this Sunday if they abide by the 6-foot social distancing guidelines. But our situation is a bit unique because we rent space on UNO's campus, and as of this week, there are no signs of them opening up the campus to any events in the next month. So, what exactly is our plan to move forward? Well, because we value in-person community, but we also want to be wise, we have decided that our first phase of transition, starting this Sunday, May 10, is to invite our city groups, if they feel comfortable, to gather at our host homes to view the online gathering together. And we have specifically received clearance from the Douglas County Health Department to do that, even with more than 10 people at a specific location, if we remain socially distanced in our homes or our backyards. Now, although we are saying city groups can gather in person, this is not a mandate from our church. We know this creates specific challenges for people who, say, work in hospitals, people with kids who don't really social distance, or even people with compromised immune systems. Now, if you feel like it's wise for you to stay home, know that we love you, we respect your decision, and we invite you to continue to worship online from your own home. That's great. But if you do desire to gather with your city group and you can do it safely, by all means, man, get creative, be wise, and enjoy worshiping together. And your city group leader should actually be reaching out to you this week. Now, we know that God has been working over these last 2 months. And we invite you to continue to lean into the seeds that have been planted in this season. But we're also excited for how God is going to work as we move forward toward more in-person gatherings. And we'll definitely keep you in the know as we are ready to make our next transition. Providence, we love you, we are proud of you, and we rest in the fact that no matter the circumstance, Jesus is still building his church. So let's keep following him.